So which one do we think we want to talk about?
I'm thinking argumentation, because
Okay.
I read the first section of it, and it seemed like Frederick and Molly kind of argued a lot.
Okay.
So I like that idea.
We could do that. The one that stood out to me was playful exploration, because I felt like that would could literally go with anything, but I feel like any of them can go with anything.
Yeah. Well, then let's do playful exploration.
Well, we can do either one. What about you, Angie? What do you think?
I'm not sure what it's called. It has to do with one of the people that we spoke about, but I remember one of them says that kids learn better from peers. Is that
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was something saying
Was that ZP, zone of proximal development? No.
So I think ZPD is when you're the
Oh yeah,
circles
yeah,
of learning,
you're right.
So you're guided, then you're not guided. Then
Yeah.
you're completely let go.
One group asked, do we need to read aloud the whole passage together to everyone?
Oh, okay.
You can divvy up either,
Oh,
I'll do
okay.
13, 14, 15, or if you guys have hunches already, around here, there's something good.
Okay.
Okay.
If you read it out loud, the whole thing, it'll take a really long time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a quick question before you go. We were just talking about this. We're trying to think of the word for it and can't think of the word for it.
You're in the state of testicle.
What is it?
where the theory where kids learn better from their peers, people learning.
Yeah, so that would be Piaget. I would just say it's a type of peer learning, but I would just say this is more specific to what Piaget would call ideal learning than Vygotsky. Because Vygotsky will say someone who's a little bit more advanced is a better partner, but they're looking at it at a peer level. So I would say Piaget's peer learning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you guys have a hunch or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. It just stood out to me because it was from a passage on page 32 that said, in less than 2 months of school, Molly has discovered that the things she most wants to learn will be revealed by other children.
Wow.
So, because she starts paying more attention to the kids in her class.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't matter to me. We can do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I feel like literally any of them will work.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about we do, I'm going to make an executive decision. How about we do the argumentation one and then we can kind of talk about the other two, in conjunction with it. Yeah? Cool. Because no one makes the decision, no one's going to do it. So you were saying that you saw something with Molly and Frederick arguing, right?
That was in the beginning, in the first, I guess.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I don't know if we're allowed to go back.
I don't know. Let's look through. Here, Maria and Molly are kind of arguing.
Page.
On page 29. She goes, "You can be the witch, Molly." She goes, "I want to be a ghost." Barely skipping a beat, Maria continues, and then the ghost comes and picks me up, spotting Eric in the cubby room. She calls out, "Do you want to be Spider-Man, Eric?" "No, only if John is Batman." Okay, then Spider-Man and Batman came and put a rope on the ghost. "Then I don't want to be the ghost." So then they all are arguing about what they want to be. The ghost can't be tied up because you can't tie up a ghost. That's pretty... I don't know if I would make the connection. The rope. You can't tie up a ghost.
Yeah.
So that's on page 29.
page 30. It says, Eric runs in, Eric runs in and shouts, "Squeaky, me and John came at the same time. I knocked your brains out, John. Can't do it. My brains are steel. If my brains touch you, you break into atoms." "Hello, Eric," Maria says softly. "Who cares?" he replies. "So what?" adds John.
Oh my goodness.
These kids are something else.
Yeah, right?
And then it goes on to say, "Don't just barge in, boys, I say. This was very nice This was a very nice spaceship until you messed it up.
They want us to blow it up.
Yeah. It's Star Wars," Barney agrees blissfully. It's actually kind of funny.
It's funny. Molly's conversation at the end of page 31 is funny. Oh no, it's Maria, I think. "Is Eric your friend, Maria?" "Yes, sometimes. He likes John more." "Why?" "Because John likes him." "Because John is Robin?" Maybe because John is Battle Cat." "Is Libby your friend?" "Yeah." "Because she's not Robin?" "Because she's Wonder Woman?" "Sometimes."
It's amazing to see where these kids' minds go.
Bye, everybody go.
What? Which one?
On 34. Molly's asking about the substitute teacher, and she goes, "What does Miss Barton mean?" "That's her name. Miss Barton is the teacher who is coming." "Where does that come from?" "Where does she come from?" "Where does that come from?" "If you mean Miss Barton, she's called a substitute teacher. She helps out when teachers are sick." "Why is she Miss Barton?" "That's her name, Molly, just as mine is Mrs. Paley." "Why does she, Mrs. Barton?" She goes, "Her question remains a mystery." I don't know what that means, but it's funny.
This book is really funny.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was just,
This is exactly like when you have a conversation with like 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
Things just don't make sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Do you guys have like a key concept that you wanna use in particular, or are you guys considering a couple?
Well, we were considering a couple, but I think that we decided on argumentation.
Okay, cool. So you guys are looking for the perfect example.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Angie, where was that part that you were saying before with the quote?
It's on page 32. It's at like the top.
on 41 into 42, there's like a huge argument.
Oh, wow.
In the doll corner. I feel like this is a good one for argumentation. On 41 and 42.
At the end of 41, or like kind of like towards the top
Like the end.
end?
Where it says, "Are you my friend, Stuart?" In the middle finger.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
From there to 42.
That is a good one.
Do you want to go with that one? Do you want to keep looking? I think we only had to read to 47, right? No, 57?
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think, Angie?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I think it's good too. What's that last one?
Yeah, the 41 and 42.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What, to 48?
Oh, to 48. Okay. So yeah, that's on 41 and 42. That's pretty much all the way through.